Yeah.
Okay. It's called Isn't This Scene So Familiar? The familiar tickle in the back of your nose, letting you know that tears are in your immediate future unless you do something. Wiggle it. Look up. Blink. 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 Inwardly deny the wave of pain on your horizon like, I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. Now, here comes the real test. Look at him in his face, directly in his eyes, making sure yours don't waver because he knows you so well. Too well. And to him, you are so readable. Too readable, with your heart as evidence on your sleeve. Look at him and smile and say, I'm okay. I'm fine. I'm good. And pray. Pray that he doesn't force it because you know for a fact that you have no desire to talk about it, but force it he will, and force it he does, press, poke, prod, pry, anything to pry it out of you. And here comes the familiar ache in your throat, pushing closer to the precipice, his gaze piercing, penetrating your layers as you attempt to preserve the protection your walls provide, but the pressure is way too high. And the perpetual prick in your throat becomes plainly indicative of the perpetual prick in your heart that he never really realizes until it's a tad bit too late, until you're feeling that familiar feeling again. His perception fails him, blinding him to the weapon in his possession. He doesn't understand that within his mouth, he holds a knife, and with every truth, he thrusts it deeper, and with every slip of the tongue, he unknowingly makes it worse. And from his words, you interpret, I love you, but you're second best. I'll never leave you, but you're holding me back. And now you're left feeling like a replacement, an alternative, bringing back that familiar speculation that you can so easily be left. You are so insecure, and here comes that familiar unsteadiness in your hands because he is forcing the matter, and he won't let up, he won't let it drop because he knows something isn't right. The familiar prick in the corner of your eyes, so uncomfortable in your vulnerability as your tears strip you bare right before his face, but not completely because the problem refuses to pass your lips. And your tears, they roll, they whisper, I am human, ever so gently. The familiar tickle as they run across the bridge of the nose where they finally reach your chin and they drip, drip. The dams break, words out of the silence, clattering to the floor, nonsensically and logically, so caught up in your desolation that the ability to organize your words into sensible phrases evade you until you take a deep breath and recover from your graceless, blathering confession, explaining your pain as he attempts to placate you. And the familiar feeling of the weight pinning you to the ocean floor is released, and you float upwards out of depression into his arms, into relief. Isn't this scene so familiar? Thank you.